welcome back to another edition of Action Figure Imagery Tour Reviews. Today we're having a look at Popeye Classics Popeye figure. And you've already seen this figure before, just not being reviewed out of the box in one of my toy haul videos. Now you get an official review of this figure slash character. I'm sure everyone knows who Popeye is. Of course, he's an old character's been around for ages, for generations and generations. Popeye Classics, made by a toy company known as Boss Fight Studios. You see all the accessories. It comes inside Popeye, and on the back is a nice, hilarious bio on the back. I'm not sure. You can read, you can see it. I don't know if I can get it all in the camera. I'm trying to. It's hard to get it all in the camera at the same time. Get bits and pieces. If you want to pause the video and read that, you can. It's a very hilarious bio at the end. You can see that. Alright. And there's, on the back of the packaging, you see other figures. You see Bluto, castor oil, and olive oil with sweet pea. And for those of you who don't know who castor oil is, that's olive oil. You read the Wikipedia. That's olive oil's brother. Okay, there's the other side of the packaging right there. Okay, folks, now you've seen the packaging. Now let's see what Popeye looks like outside of the packaging. Okay, folks, here's Popeye the Sailor Man out of the packaging. And what a wonderful action figure. Very nicely done. Looks like he popped right out of the cartoon, right out of the old school cartoon. I only have one, well, maybe I shouldn't discuss my only complaint about this action figure so early in the video, but to save you time, my only complaint about this Popeye action figure is that I think he should be a little bit taller. Just maybe might be a little bit too short, and you'll see why in the slideshow. Other than that, he's a wonderful figure, but I know Popeye is known as a short character anyway, but this figure may be a little bit too short. Maybe they should have made him maybe a few centimeters taller. As you get an up-close look at him, you see the buttons on his shirt. Just like the old school cartoon, the belt, the brown shoes, his tattoo that he's known, his Angkor tattoo that he has on both arms, the Angkors. Very simple and basic tattoos. The back of the figure, and nice, wonderful features, standout features too, is the hat. You can remove the hat and see his hair. As if you all remember that Popeye movie from the 1980s with Robin Williams as Popeye the Sailor Man, Shelley Duvall as Olive Oil. He had orange hair, and the head is movable, and the pipe can spin around. The pipe is articulate. You can spin it around. As you see here, I'm turning it, and you can also remove it from his mouth if you prefer to, and stick it back in. There's a little hole on the side of his mouth right here, in the default head, and put it back in like that. It's very nice, cool feature, and I think I'll just leave his head off since it's off anyway. So now we can look at the articulation as far as upward head movement. Very nice. Look all the way up. Downward head movement. That's pretty good too. Side to side, left and right, pretty decent. Okay, now we go down to the shoulder. There's a little I don't know what those things are called, where you can move it, allow it to move right there. Little piece right there. And there is a little swivel in the upper arm right here. He has a little swivel to make sure. No, it's hard to, wait a minute. I take that back. There is no swivel right here. I thought it was, but that's the lower arm that's got a swivel to it. The lower arm, not the upper arm. Then you got a swivel at the wrist right here. And Popeye has no ab crunch or diaphragm frame, so we'll skip that section. But his waist, you can twist him, his waist, like that. And down to the legs, outward leg movement, go like that. And little, let me see if there's a swivel at the knees. Yes, somewhat of a swivel at the kneecaps, as you can see. And down here at the feet, I don't think there's no swivel right here at the foot. I don't think there is. No, I can't get mine to turn. Still a pretty cool action figure. Nice details. As I mentioned, he looks like he came right out of the cartoon. And he has his cool accessories also. I put Popeye to the side for a moment, and let's look at his accessories. I keep them in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to get a better look at them in a slideshow. He has extra hands. He has three extra hands. He has one closed fist for punching, and the rest of the fists or hands are open palm. I thought Popeye, as much as Popeye fights Bluto, his arch nemesis, that he would have more than one fist. I was kind of surprised he only has one fist. And here's an extra hit, Popeye's extra hit. Not much different from the original. The only main difference between the two is that this hit right here, he is not smiling. So if you see on the side of his face, he looks like, as a matter of fact, it looks like he's kind of down or maybe angry, I guess. I'm not sure what emotion that is supposed to be. Look at the default, and it looks as if he's almost grinning. It looks like it. He's happy on this hit. So that's about the only major difference between those hits. And finally, what is a Popeye the Sailor Man action figure without a can of spinach? Open can of spinach at that. And see how it's bent, like when he grabs it and he shoves it down his mouth when he eats it, just like in a cartoon. You'll see in a slideshow how you can hold it and pose him like he's eating the spinach. And there you have it, folks. There's the video portion of Popeye the Sailor Man. Now let's look at the slideshow of this figure. Okay, folks, here we are at the slideshow. First, I want to apologize. I am sorry. In the video portion of this video, I said that Popeye only comes with one fist. But, correction, I made a mistake. He comes with two fists. I am sorry about that. And there's the back of the packaging right there. You see Popeye and the other figures on the back. The bio. But he comes with two fists. There's the other side of the packaging. I apologize for that. Side view of the packaging, by the way. Popeye Classics. And you see if you look closely, you see he has two fists, and those two fists are at the top, along with his other accessories. There he is with his can of spinach, and the hands you can use to hold the spinach in, the can in. There's another picture right there, clearer picture than the one before, him holding his spinach in his right hand. And there's an up-close shot of Popeye. As I mentioned earlier, it looks like he's right out of the cartoon. And you see, if you look closely, you see he's below 5 inches tall. And just a tad bit over 4 inches tall. So he's very short. He will not fit in with your Marvel Legends, etc. other 6-inch scale figures. He'll be really undersized. His back view. And that's my only complaint, as mentioned earlier. My only complaint about the figure is he's kind of short, just maybe a little bit too short. But Other than that, it's a nice, wonderful action figure. Colorful. I like how colorful the figure is. You see his Popeye smile right there on the side of his face. And there he is without the hat. That's the default head, by the way. The pipe without the hat. And side view. And as also mentioned earlier, you can rotate the pipe. You can move the pipe around in his mouth and take it out. You can pose him without the pipe or with the pipe, whichever you prefer. As we look at the back of Popeye's head, there's another picture. Here's a picture of him without the pipe, by the way. Sorry, that picture's kind of blurry. It's not a good photograph. Neither is that one. Neither. It's a picture of him without the pipe with the hat on. So there's several display features that you can go with. There's the default head right there with the pipe. That's the extra head right there. Up close shot of the extra head. And those are those hands. Now you see those two fists that I was referring to earlier. My bad. My apologies. Sorry for saying there was only one. And there's another up close shot of the can of spinach, the open can of spinach. Looks like it's been crushed as if Popeye was squeezing on it already. And there's another pose of Popeye holding his can of spinach with his right hand. And there he is, this up closer shot right there. And the can of spinach fits perfectly in his hand, as you can see, the open hands. And there's my attempting to pose him eating the spinach. And there he is, fighting his arch rival Bluto, landing an uppercut on the bottom of Bluto's chin. There's the bio. You want to read that, you can pause that, enlarge the video, and read that. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, folks. That's it for this video. Everyone have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.